Hello folks, Two Sheds Gabby here. I am going to go through a box of nickels today. Looking forward to getting into these. I have been spending almost all day working on my office. Remember how junky it always looks? It's way better right now. It's not perfect, but man, I had boxes and stuff everywhere, and I've cleaned up, and look at that, I got all that stuff right there. The extra boxes and nickels and pennies and just the little things. There's where I have my mats that I sell. It's just way better. It feels so much better in here. Oh yeah. I have a couple of enders that seems a little bit interesting. This one is a 1942 and it looks like it might even be silver. It kind of has that color to it. It's hard to say. And this one is a 1949. If it's an S, it's a semi-key date. So pretty cool couple of coins to start with. Man, if that one's silver, that'll be great. I haven't gotten a 42 silver in a really long time. So we'll get into these two rolls first, and then we'll go from there. Talk about some other stuff while we're at it. Okay, I opened the first row, and the 49 is a Philadelphia. So it's not the semi-key date. There's also a 46 in that row, Philadelphia. And then I came to a 58, and it is a Philadelphia. And check this out. Only 17, almost 18 million. Yeah, the D, what you usually get, is almost 200 million. But yeah, the 58 Philadelphia is pretty low mintage, man. About half of what we get of the 2024s. How about that? And then I just took the top off of this 42 so that we could just take a quick look at it together. I'm telling you, that one might be silver. But it's not. Oh, doggone it. I thought I had a shot at that one. Man. Well, that's a bummer. Also, here in this second row is my first 2024 P. Not the best looking one I've ever seen. He's got a dot on his forehead. So I guess he's East Indian. I used to run a warehouse, and the guy that owned it would say that the guy that's going to be delivering is Indian. And he'd go, dots, not feathers. I was like, what? He goes, dots, not feathers. He's East Indian, not American Indian. I'm like, oh, dots, not feathers. Okay. Oh, 2024 P number one. Oh, that was, I tell you, when he said that, I got the biggest laugh. Dots, not feathers. He was all the time coming up with something. We'd be talking about something. He'd go, not my zoo, not my monkey. Or maybe it was the other way around. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, it's always fun anticipating what you're going to get in this box. I don't think I'll be getting, 40 2024s like I did in that last customer roll. But if I could just get 10, that'd be cool with me. But I tell you what, I thought that I had my first 2024 silver in a while. I really thought it was. It fooled me. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Remember those commercials? Was that some type of butter commercial or something? Third roll here is my second 2024 P. Pretty neat. My wife told me last night or this morning. Last night, no, this morning. She goes, I sold something else on our eBay. And she's, on her eBay is where I sell my mats and other oddball things. And so I thought, oh, okay, I'll go take care of it. I thought it was probably a mat. And I looked, it was 2 rolls of 2024 Ps. I thought I had taken all of those off. And these were not the new sealed rolls. It was the rolls I've been putting together. I stuck that up there a little while back and forgot about it, man. I've been trying to gather those up and keep a few. I think I still have 9 rolls, but I was it's kind of, I made money, so that's cool, but I wasn't expecting it. So I made sure now I have no more listed. Fifth row, and here is another 1942. But to me, this one looks less silver than the other one that wasn't silver. So I'm going to guess that it's not, and it's not. It is a Philadelphia. Well, two 42s that's not silver. I mean, yeah, not silver. That's a bummer. I tell you what. Hey, all right. Right here at the end of the row is 2024P, number 3, numeral 3. I am in the 8th row now. Here is a 1947. The D and S are lower mintage. The P is quite a bit higher. This is the P. Earlier in the row, I also found a 1953 D. So here are the choices for the 2026 nickel. Pretty much the same, idea as the penny, which makes sense. Apparently they have not made the decision yet, because every time I ask, they keep putting up this, like it might be one of these. And I'm guessing they're not going to change the composition of the nickel in 2026. There's just still no plans, and it's getting awfully late to start making that decision. And so I could be wrong. I'm just going to guess that unless I hear something pretty soon, that it's going to be the same copper nickel composition. Hey guys, I just rolled out the 9th row, and I noticed a darker one back there. I not only saw that it was darker and it might be a maybe, I saw the year as well. Look at that. We got a silver right there, 1944. Fantastic. This one's not going to fake us out. This one's going to be silver. Philadelphia, 1944. We have silver. I'll go call my local TV news channel and ask them if they want to cover it. Come over here and we'll discuss it and get photographs. 35% silver, wartime nickel. Yay! I'm in the 10th row, guys, and here is a 1948. If it happens to be an S, it's a semi-key date, which I would not mind. Only 11 million of those. Oh, what is that? Oh, I think it's a Denver. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's okay. That's cool. Only 44 million. Several of the old ones already. This is Monday night, and this is Bible study night with my brother. And he does mainframe work, and he works out of his home. He's been working out of his home for years now. And he's kind of like one of the main guys. He's been at this for a long, long time. And he's one of the main guys with the new system they've got in. And he contacted me a little bit ago. He goes, we're having a problem. He goes, I may be late. And then he called me a minute later. He goes, I couldn't get a hold of the guy I needed to work on this problem with, so I'm leaving. He goes, but I may have to leave early. So 11th row now, and here is 2024P, number 4. Slowly coming along. Hey, that might be an old one right here. 59. Philadelphia. I think that's the low mintage one. Sure is. 28 million. The 58 and 59P. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool because both of those are pretty low mint. In Bible study, just a lot of different things. Oh, there's a 1952. Is that Denver? Yep, 52 Denver. 30 million. That's not exactly high mintage either. Wow. That's pretty wild getting these somewhat lower mintage coins. No semi-key dates or nothing. 59. Now that one's a Denver. That one's pretty high. Anyway, in the Bible class, they were talking about, in life, there's, you can make lots of different choices on lots of different things. But when it comes to being saved, being a Christian, being a child of God, however you want to phrase that, you either serve God or you serve the devil. And there's, if you say you serve yourself, then you're serving the devil. If you say you're serving anybody besides God, you're ultimately serving the devil because you're not serving God. And one of the ladies said, "And don't think you can sit on the fence because the devil owns the fence." 1990. That was in pretty good shape, but it's pretty new. It's in good shape. I'm gonna pass on it. Oh, look at there. That is number 5, 2024P, number 5. Boy, I'd love to get a D in this box. I don't think I've gotten a D the last few boxes. The devil owns the... Oh, look at that. Another one. That's 3 in this row. 6 now. Neato. They'll say it's been a few rows since I've gotten a D. It'd be nice. But, if I get a bunch of P's, that's okay too. Well, we jump up to the 14th row. Here's 2024P number 7. One of the reasons I even mentioned that it was a Monday night and we have the study with my brother is because he's going to be here in a minute, and I'll quit for a little while and then probably get back tonight after he leaves, after my wife goes to bed. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll finish. I'd like to. Tomorrow I need to work on my Bible study a pretty good amount for my Wednesday night class. Fifteenth row, here is 2024P number 8. They're coming along, not as fast as others, but that's okay. They're coming along. I'm tickled with that. Slowly getting my stuff listed for the company that I sell for, and sales are picking up a little bit. That's cool. It's always making... Every now and then I look at a 2023 and I think, 2028? Wouldn't it be amazing to get a 2028? That would be awesome. But anyway, we were watching this it's an older British show. It's a detective. I think it might even be the late 90s. I don't remember exactly in the show, but it's got Inspector Allen. It's the main guy's name. But there was a murder, and he had shown up at the scene, and he said to somebody, "Get the flash and dab guys in here." They love their little abbreviations over there, flash and dab guys, and those are the photographers and the ones that do the fingerprinting. Flash and dab. I got a kick out of that one. This is the 16th row, and here is a 1951. If it's an S, that's a semi-key date, like 7 million something. That'd be sweet. And it's not. 28 million. Man, they're all low mintage for 51. Sometimes I forget that. Only 20 million. That's low. Cool. Last night, my wife's like, "Why don't I'm going to throw together the Chinese for us tomorrow night." And I said, "Sounds good to me." And we've been doing a lot of this rearranging in here today, and other stuff she's been doing around the house while I was just doing my thing here. And she a few minutes ago, she goes, "Well, I guess I better get started." I said, "If you don't want to, don't worry about it." I said, "I'll run down in the cellar. We have a freezer, I said, I'll run down there and get a couple of pizzas out. We'll just do that. When we find pizzas on sale, we'll have a few, just have them handy. And a couple weeks ago, they had Red Baron on sale. So I just went down and pulled out a couple of Red Baron. This is a 1948, but I noticed, I think I noticed it was a Philadelphia. Yeah, not a semi-key there. And my brother is here. Let me finish this row. And I'm going to shut her down for a little while. I thought I was almost at the end. There's another older one. 1954 Denver. Golly, I've been getting quite a few of them. All right, I'll be back after a while. Hello, folks. I am back for just a minute. My brother got a call. He's on call, and he had to run home and run something in his system. But he thinks he's going to be right back, so we're going to hang out a little bit more together. But here is 2024P number 9. Number 9. Yeah, number 9. So earlier today, after we had worked a whole lot on the, what's a nice looking 1964? No, it's not perfect. Looked better. When I first saw it, it looked real good, but then I got a closer look. The next row, the 18th row in the box. And here's 2024P number 10. That means we're in double digits. I always like it when we get to that double digits, man. That's cool. Anyway, I think I was getting ready to say, earlier today when we took a little break for a bit, we were just thumbing through some channels, and I came to one called The British Invasion, and we saw the first episode, and it was really, there's a 1941. I believe that's an S. Yeah, San Francisco. That's cool. 41S. Oh my goodness, look at that. That one's pretty nice. This one might have a date. I hope it does. Oh yeah. 1936. And it's a Philadelphia. I didn't see anything on the back. That's a nice one, guys. Look at that. That's really neat. My goodness, that's a nice coin. Oh, I got my buffalo and a silver. What a great box, man. We've got 10 24s. A few low mintage coins. Man, I'll tell you. That is really neat. Anyway, we're enjoying this British Invasion show. Started with the Beatles and then just started throwing they said it seemed like every time a big plane came over from England, after that it seemed like it had another band on it. Hey guys, this is the next roll, and I came to this 1982, not super old, but it's in really good shape. What do you think about that? Let's flip it over. That looks nice. Yeah, look at that. There's the stairs. I believe that would be called full steps, wouldn't you? I should probably keep this one. That's pretty nice. 82 Denver. A gash on his chin, unfortunately. That's a shame. I'd like to hear you guys' feedback on that one. Have any of y'all ever invested in any foreign currency? There's a lady that is on YouTube, and I don't see her real often, but she's popped up a couple of times, and she's there's 2024P number 11, cool. And she talks about several different things, and she believes in God and all that. She talks about, I think it's Christianity, But she talks about, part of what she talks about is investing in foreign currency. And she has mentioned the Iraqi dinar, and I think it was her that mentioned something about the Vietnamese dong. Like, they're supposed to, there's people talking about the reset and the BRICS and the dollar, all these things changing in the next few years with our fiat system not going really well, because like I've talked about before, fiat systems on average last 35 years, and ours has already gone over 50. And it's out there that there's going to be big changes. And apparently these are two currencies that this particular person thought you should invest in. I was just curious if any of y'all have heard anything like that. I'm in the 20th row, and here's 2024P, number 12, I believe. Neato. When I heard about these currencies, I'm just curious. I asked Google, said, are there any banks where you can get these foreign currencies? And it said that Bank of America was one of the banks that offered them. And I didn't just say foreign currency, I specifically said these currencies. And it said Bank of America. So while I was out a couple of days ago, I went into Bank of America and asked, and they said, no, we don't carry them. Oh, okay. Here's the 22nd row and 2024P, number 13. Very neat. I just got a call from my brother. He's done with what he had to run, that whatever it is, in his mainframe work, and he's heading back over. We're going to hang out a little bit longer. It's 8:30, so he'll probably just stick around for another hour or so. Anyway, there's a lot of sites that offer this stuff online. I'm leery about buying this. I keep cutting off. For the fun of it, just for the fun of it, I'd like to put a couple of dollars into these if I can find them, I don't know how I feel about ordering online. I buy other stuff online, but I don't know. I think I'll look into it a little bit more. Give me $5 of that one and $5 of that one, please. Well, the next row, here's number 14. This is the 23rd row and 14. If it keeps going like this, it won't be real far off from a whole row. Oh, there's a 1940 Denver. Pretty sure that's the high mintage one there. I've got a booklet full of old foreign currencies that I've picked up over the years. I wonder if any of them are, from what I recall, none of them are either one of those. I think I looked up, you can get a pretty good chunk of their currency for not very much money. So, I don't know, it'd be kind of fun. Here is the 25th row. We're halfway through the box at the end of this row. And this is number 15. So I guess that wouldn't be like a whole row. If I got 15 the next half, that'd be 30. But 30 is really good to me. Not to mention a silver and a buffalo with a date on it. We're watching Downton Abbey with my brother. He'd never seen it, and it's one of my wife's favorite shows. And so we're going through. I've never seen the movies, but I hadn't seen it in a few years, so we're going through it to watch it with him. And he's enjoying it pretty good, pretty fascinating. Here's the first row in the second half, and number 16, 2024. Neato. Somebody might ask, why are you watching all this British stuff? Well, I tell you, I love America, but I don't like Hollywood. I don't think they make good shows anymore. Rarely, anyway, I hope that changes. I think people are starting to get rid of some of the woke stuff and looking to make new stuff. And in fact, I think the Angel Company is doing some stuff that's worthwhile. But I just don't care for almost any of it. Practically none. Okay, the second row in the second half, and here's another one. Well, it'd be something if I got one in every row. There's a lot of junk, by the way, on Britain TV, but they have different writers. They write different styles. They're not, I started a show just to see what it was like. It was a cop show, a detective show in California. The lady, I don't remember her name, but everything was so cliche. It was like they take one mold and they put different characters in them. And it was like, I know every little thing they're going to say. It wasn't good. Well, I went a couple of rows without one. This is the fifth row. This is 2024P number 18. Oh, there's another one, number 19. My brother's probably going to be here any second. I'll probably head back down after this row. Into the den. Yep, I heard him call for me. I'm back once again. You didn't even notice I was gone. This is 2024 number 20. This is the sixth row in the second half. And we're at 20. Oh, how about them apples? 21. Oh, I was hoping maybe we had 22 there. My brother is gone. My wife's in bed. Oh my. Look at that, guys. Haven't gotten one of those for a little while. 2009P. Wow, that's really cool. We got 2024s. We got 2009. We got Buffalo. We got Silver. And a couple of older nickels with pretty low mintage. This is a good box of nickels. Yes, sir, Bob. Pretty nifty. Trying to decide if we're going to... A lot of times we'll try to fast for at least, 36 to 42 hours a week. And some weeks we skip. Last week we went from Tuesday after supper, and we didn't eat again until Thursday at lunch. And after pizza today, and we had meatballs and German potato salad for lunch, I think I might be good for another fasting tomorrow. I feel over full. I was thinking I might get through the next row and not find one, but here, toward the end, we have 2024, number 22. Is that an old one right there? Oh, 1949. Did you all see the mint mark? Oh, it's a Philadelphia again. Again. Another 2009. We got the P and the D. Wow, cool. How about that? How about that, man? It's been several boxes since I've got a 2009, and already I got the P and the D tonight. Here's the 10th row and a 1941 Philadelphia. 41 Philly. Got a pretty good stack of those 40s there. 24. That's the 20th. What's that? Oh, is that a gold? Oh, Look at that. 82. I don't know if I've ever got a gold-plated nickel. That's really cool. Oh, I drop everything. Old fingers can't hold on to nothing anymore. Huh! That is too cool. Pretty good plate. It's not been worn off. Looks good all the way around. How about that? I've never seen one of these before. The golden nickel. Who has the golden nickel? Maybe Willy Wonka put that out. 11th row in the second half. And here is 2024P, number 24. After that golden coin. The golden coin. You guys know I sell stuff on eBay for a company. And sometimes somebody will write to me, from whatever industry and say, hey, you're asking this much for this item. Would you be willing to sell it for this much? And let's say I got something for $60, and they might say, will you take 45 or something like that? And a lot of times I will, if it's been up there for a little while. Oh, there's a 1952 Philadelphia. Okay. And so, sometimes I will. Anyway, I just looked and noticed that I've got an item up there for $48. And offered me $15. It's like, I don't think I'm going to take that. Good grief, people. Why don't I send you $5 and just give it to you? 13th row in the second half. 2024P, number 25. Nice. There's a 1954. I believe you want the P and the S on this one, not the D. And I got the D. There's over 100 million of that guy. Fourteenth row in the second half. 2024P, number 26. Yeah, 26. Isn't that cool? Oh, I had something I was going to say, and then I went and looked at the gold coin and forgot. Oh, yeah, I remember. Several months back, I had found there a streak, pretty good streak of 2009s. And I sold 9 of them. And then all of a sudden I quit getting them. I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't sell them off like that. Oh, 2024P, number 26, or is that 27? 27, I think that is. So anyway, I went quite a while without one, and tonight I have found 2. And I'm going to put them in now there is a guy, he has been dancing a long time in the blender. Doing the blender dance. Wow. Yeah, it's cool to get a couple of them back again. I made a nice little profit on the ones I sold. I'm not complaining. Look at this. Another 1942. It's not silver. I came to the reverse, and I was like, that looks kind of older. And I turned it over, and it's a 42. Philadelphia. I think all 3 of them were Philadelphia. Why can't I get a 1942 silver? I want it. I need it. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love Meatloaf. Good grief, guys. Guess what? You may not believe this. This is the last roll. I went all the rest of those rolls with nothing. I was getting 2024s practically every roll, and I mean everything stopped. The old coins stopped, nothing. And now I'm in the very last roll. That is so weird. I mean, they just quit. I did good, but I sure didn't expect them to quit like that completely. I mean, not even a 1959, nothing. Well, that is each row. I thought, well, I'll get one this row. It's got to pick back up here somewhere. Row after row after row. There's a 1946. Believe it or not, that's the first oldie I've seen in a little while. Is that an S? Oh, it is. Well, that's cool. Oh, 13 million of these. That's pretty low mintage. Well, that's a pretty neat way to finish it off. San Francisco. Cool beans. I didn't get 30. I think I'm at 27 of the 2024s, which is, look at that. In the last row, there's 28. Golly. Who'd have thought? Almost done here. But don't be sad. Your 2009s ain't bad. You know what we get to do, though, don't you? We get to meet at the 2025 Silver Finds box. Here we are, guys, at the 2025 Silver Finds box. Here's my gold-plated and my 2009 P&D. My Buffalo. I pulled a few 2024s out of the roll I'm working on, the tube, and I've got another roll going there, another full row. Silver, number 135 for the year. Keep plugging away at that, guys. They just keep adding up. Very nifty. My box is starting to get pretty heavy. I'm hoping Thursday to go to the place that has the dimes, and maybe I'll get lucky and catch them while I'm there with a bag of dimes for me. Where's that guy go? Right there. That would be cool to get another bag of dimes. Oh, just to let y'all know, I have ordered 1,000 $2 bills just to see if I can get lucky to find an old one or some really cool serial numbers or something. Maybe some star notes. That'd be pretty neat. The last time I got 500 of them, $1,000 worth. And there was a couple of really cool serial numbers that I made some nice chunk of money on. That was pretty neat. So hopefully I'll hear from them this week and I'll be able to pick those up. I am going to finish it right here, guys. Pretty cool night, I got a silver, I got a Buffalo, bunch of 2024s, a couple of 2009s, gold-plated coin. Really neat. An amazing box, actually. All right, good luck with your all's hunting. Let me know what you all are finding, and we'll see you in the next time.